Hello and welcome to the 2016 Appalachian Trail through hike pre-trail video number 2. This is the long-awaited gear video that I've been saying I was going to put out for a while. I just haven't got around to it. Been working a lot. Just going to go through each piece of my gear one by one and tell you a little bit about it. In no real order at all. Just kind of throw stuff randomly down on here. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. This first thing here I'm going to show you is the pack that I'm taking. This is the Gregory Baltoro 75. I'll try and get it set up here so I can show you. Great thing about this pack is that it is a 75 liter. I can put as much in here as I want to without that much expenditure in terms of weight. It's very light material. So while it's bigger, it's not much heavier than say a 65 liter. So if I need extra room, I can use it. Down here it has a great pocket for your sleeping bag. It's got a cup holder thing here. It's got what I really like, this Gore-Tex lined pocket on the belt. That's going to be for camera, cell phone, stuff that you don't want to get wet, even on a rainy day, but you want to have it right there on your belt. Two amazing things with this pack is, one, it comes with a day pack right here. This is for when you want to slack pack a little bit, give somebody else your gear, have them ferry it down the way. Then you can pick it up. You'll just take water and food, which works really well because my water system actually, when I have this in my pack, this actually sticks up against the side there, hooks on with these little hooks, and my water system goes right down in there. So if I ever want to slack pack, I just pull that out, throw some food in it, and I'm good to go. Next thing, see if I can pull it out here, is that it came with its own rain cover. Which is great. You don't want your stuff getting wet in the rain. While this material, this red material here, may not be entirely water resistant, this definitely is. And usually you have to buy both the day pack and the rain cover separately. So it's nice that they include them both in this pack. It kind of looks like a mess right now because I got everything open and strewn about. But yeah, lots of pockets, lots of features. Great pack. Anyway, next thing is my sleeping bag. This here is the Western Mountaineering Ultralite 20. So it's rated for 20 degrees. The reviews for this thing say that it actually runs warm. So it could probably do 15 degrees or something like that. I haven't tried it out in those temperatures yet, but it is a very warm sleeping bag. I have usually just had it laying over top of me while I'm sleeping because zipping it up is a little warm, and that's not a bad thing to do. Definitely means that when it gets to those colder nights, it won't be a problem. Next is my tent. It's right here. This is the Tarptent Rainbow 1 Plus, so it holds me and all my gear very comfortably. It has a bathtub flooring. Well, not a true bathtub flooring, but it comes up just enough to let the rain splash underneath it, and rather than coming up into the tent. Has a mosquito net so bugs stay out, and a what is it called? An extra ceiling, a double line ceiling, so that the condensation doesn't catch too much while you're sleeping. You have to wipe it down in the morning. So it's got some great features. What I love about it is that it's super light. It has only one tent pole, which means it's really easy to set up. You just slide that in down the middle, and then there's 4 stakes, and you're ready to go. It also has a storm mode, a freestanding mode with your hiking, trekking poles. Storm mode means it won't blow over so easy, and freestanding means you can just pick it up and take it and move it somewhere else. So awesome, great stuff. Next here, I have the Therm-A-Rest NeoAir or whatever. It's my mattress, my sleeping pad. For the next 6 months. It's big, yellow, crinkles a lot. Doesn't really bother me, but it's very comfortable. Great for side sleepers like myself, who can't get by with the foam cells that have little pockets for you to lie in. This is just air that holds you above the ground, so it's really good. Easy to inflate, easy to deflate. You just blow it up and then lay on it to get the air out. So awesome stuff. Next is my water system here. As you can see, I have the Osprey Hydraulics 3-liter camel pack combined with the Sawyer Mini. And there's a Sawyer Mini straw there, and the squeeze bottle that came with the Sawyer. Basically, I'm going to fill the camel pack with dirty water and then have it filtered through the Sawyer as I drink it. This is a great system for, I just take it out of my pack, fill it up, put it back in, I'm ready to go. I don't spend a lot of time pumping or waiting for tablets to dissolve or anything like that. I just fill my water up and I'm good to go. The bottle there is going to be mostly useful for cooking. I can screw the Sawyer Mini on top of that, and really any water bottle that has a standard water bottle lid, I can screw it on top of there and just squeeze it to get water to come out, and I'll squeeze that into my little camp cup, and yeah, I'll cook with that. So easy, really effective. The Sawyer Minis filters out everything but viruses, which I wouldn't be worried about too much up in the mountains. So yeah, that's really all I can say about that. Next I have here my Xeroshoes. These are actually, they're marketed as running shoes, but they can also be hiking shoes, anything like that. There's one really thin rubber-like material, really sturdy and everything. You cut it out to your own feet. I might have butchered them a little bit, but that's okay. Just lace them up, good to go. They can be sandals, they can be flip-flops, they can wrap all the way around your foot 3 times if you want to. I got them because they're really, really light. They let you feel what's beneath your feet. So if I use them to ford a river, I'll not have to be going in blind. I can really feel my way around the stones down there. So next, of course, the boots. These are the Vasque St. Elias's. The ones that I originally got, they actually worked out for me. I got a new insole to make the volume of my foot fit a little bit better. So they're working really well now that I've broken them in pretty well. As you can see, one of the laces actually broke. I had to replace it with this neon green paracord. I'll probably do the same on the other side. Best thing about these boots is that they don't have a lot of seams to break down. Lots of boots have lots of seams and stuff where it's like they can come unravel, or water can get in. These, they're largely one big old piece of leather, more or less. So that's really good. Yeah, they're working out for me. Next, where do I want to go? I guess go to the trekking poles. These are the Leki Corklites. Really, really good trekking poles. They're just poles, really. Actually, the best thing about these is that they've got these locking bars here, rather than the ones that just twist. Those can come loose and fall down, collapse on you. These stay really tight. I've never had them collapse on me. So, yeah, there's not much to say about them. They're just really nice, really light, really, big fan of them. Anyway, cooking equipment here. I have my, well, actually, a friend has let me borrow this Pocket Rocket. This is actually the stove. Let's see if I can open it with one hand. Maybe. There we go. It's actually the stove, where you hook this onto the fuel container there, and you use it just like that. Anyway, you use it just like that, and just put a little pot on top, which, by the way, I don't actually have my pot over here. I'm going to go get my pot. I'll show you that. Alright, so, pot here. This is, I think it was MSR as well. Yeah, it is. This standard pot. It folds over. The handle holds the lid there. So, my cooking apparatus kind of goes like that. Just sit it on top there. So, simple pot. Nothing fancy about it. Not titanium. Titanium's really heavy. I think this is like aluminum or something. Trying to get the lid back on there. Oh well. So that's that. I got a simple plastic spork with a knife on it. Works well. If it breaks, it's only like $2, so not too worried. I have some matches here. I'm gonna take a couple of these. They're not special matches or anything. Got a Zippo, which looks like needs a little bit more fuel. Oh, there we go. Anyway, that's just what I'm going to use to light the campfire. Next I'll go over here. Germ X. Really important to wash your hands before you eat. That's how I'm going to do it. Got some flushable wipes. This is not only to sanitize myself, but to sanitize my sleeping bag over there. Because I do not have a liner, and I'm going to be kind of grody at the end of the day, at the end of a week-long stretch without showering. So I'm going to have to wipe it down on the inside a couple times. That's what I'm going to use those for. They're light. They're not much weight to add. This here is a first aid kit that I picked up while I didn't have one. It's got some Band-Aids and stuff in there. It's not that great. Emily is giving me mine tomorrow, so that'll be replaced with a more expansive first aid kit with Ibuprofen, Neosporin, all this good stuff. That right there is just Band-Aids and moleskin, I think. So here we got my knife that serves a dual purpose of being protection. Everybody's worried about my protection on the trail and saying I should bring a gun. I think this knife right here will do me pretty well. If a bear's going to come at me, he's going to come at me. Gun's not going to really do anything unless I have a really good shot, and I've not shot that many guns before. So this will have to do. Stay away from bears. Any people want to mess with me, I got this. This also is actually, I'll take it back out here again, going to be my trowel. I'm going to dig down into the dirt in a circle, pull the dirt up, and do my business, my very unfortunate business, and then put that dirt back. Next, we got the sunscreen. I'm going to use that, just a simple sunscreen. It's meh. Gold Bond body powder. Going to be replacing this actually with baby powder, something that's not medicated, with menthol. Yeah. If I put menthol in places that might chap or smell, it's going to be a very sincere burning sensation. So I'm going to switch that up for something a little bit nicer to skin. Deodorant, Tom's deodorant, natural stuff, good stuff. Got fingernail, toenail clippers. I have to have them separate because I can't have my fingers smelling like my toes. That's just a personal preference. Tweezers, necessary for any tick removal. Eye drops, just for allergies. Travel toothbrush, shorter, not as much weight. Floss, may not even carry that the whole way. Toothpaste, of course, and got some multivitamins here. I'm gonna add those to the med kit that I get, just to kind of give me the vitamins that I need when I'm not going to be eating that well. Got a little knife here. This is not going to be used for protection or anything. This is just for like cutting my paracord there, or whatever. It's nice. It's some carbon fiber or something from Brazil. I don't know. It's light. It works. It's great. This is my watch. It's a watch. It's got a compass on it. If it focuses. Not going to focus. Oh, it's got a whistle, fire starter on there. So it's made of paracord. It's pretty much my survival little kit on my wrist, which is cool. Next we have the bug net. It's just going to be a bug net that goes over my face. I'll try it on real quick. Everybody says to bring lots of DEET, lots of bug spray, because there's going to be lots of bugs in the swampier areas of the trail, but I'm just going to use this bug net. and long sleeve shirts. So that's it. Simple bug net. Next we have my pack towel. This is a hyper absorbent towel that actually brand name pack towel. Yeah, just a hyper absorbent, super light towel. I'll probably cut it in half. It's actually a pretty big towel, but if I need it, it's there. Sunglasses, of course. Gotta have them. Not necessarily, actually. You don't have to, but I want them, so I'm going to take them. Next we got paracord. Just simple neon green paracord. Useful for everything from putting your food bag up at the end of the day to making shoelaces. Alright, next we'll go through all this. Of course, I'm going to take a book to read. I'm going to start out with the Similarian, because I haven't read it yet. It's not a very fancy copy or anything. I'm just going to trade it out along the trail while I'm hiking for something else, and I'll come back home with who knows what. This is my trail guide. It's the AWOL 2016 Southbound. You can't see because I got another piece of paper in there and highlighter. Just kind of highlight what I want to look at and whatnot. It's the guide to have. It has literally every bump in the road on the trail, every restaurant and place to stay. It goes through in detail, telling you what those are and what their rates are and things like that. Updated every year, both a northbound version and a southbound version. So very useful. Wouldn't go with anything else. This here is my trail journal. Look how pretty it is. Hasn't been written in yet. Handmade paper in there. Got it in Gatlinburg a long time ago. Never wrote in it. This seems like the perfect time to write in it. So, all these are in Ziploc bags, so they won't get ruined, just in case. Some pencils and things here to write with. In here, this is a Kelty pouch thing. I don't know what to call it, but it's going to keep what is inside here safe, and if I could open it, you will see what is in there. Ta-da! This is just a multi-tool my dad and Amy gave me. Pliers. It's also got a bottle opener, can opener, screwdrivers, all sorts of things, and I'm getting my fingers all up in the way of y'all seeing it. I'm sorry, I can't put this back with one hand. But this is what I really want to protect in here. This is my, what is it, Black Diamond Revolt. That's what I'm going to use to see at night. Really bright, as you can see. Yeah, it's just simple battery powered. It also comes with this cord right here. To recharge it, does have rechargeable batteries that you can use with it. Don't know how long I'll use those, but they're there. Got some earplugs, just in case I can't get to sleep at night. I'll have those available to me. So yeah, this is going to protect my headlamp really well. It's not that heavy, so I'm definitely glad that I got it. Have a gear aid kit, not a first aid, but gear aid. This has got, patches to Gore-Tex lining, patches to mosquito netting, patches to pretty much anything, zippers and buckles and things, safety pins, sewing needles, stuff like that. I just bought it for like 20 bucks. Pretty useful. Here I have my stuff sacks. I got these two here, the green and the orange. They are my clothing bags. Clean, dirty, orange. That's nasty safety orange. Means beware. It's all dirty. I'm going to be putting all my clothes in the green one. It's clean, including my jackets and things. That'll serve as my pillow when I sleep. So that's nice. These two here, these are my food bags. I started out with just the yellow one. Found out quickly that 8 liters is not enough for a week worth of food. So I switched it to the to have 2 8-liter bags. And that's fine. I don't really need it all in one bag. 2 bags is fine. Gonna put those up in the tree when I go sleep, so bears don't get me. So that's all that business. Next, I just have clothes and things that I'm going to be wearing on the trail. Here, first off, I have the North Face Thermo Ball jacket. This is a synthetic jacket. It's a synthetic jacket that is mimicking down. It has little balls of synthetic material inside that give you the warmth of a down jacket, but it doesn't lose its warmth when it gets wet. So I'm really happy with it. I've worn it a couple times just around town, and it's actually really comfortable. It's getting a little bit too warm for it now. Next, I have my pants, which are zip-offs. Those are the zip-off portions. They're what? The North Face Paramount Peak 2 or something like that. I don't know. They're a thick material. They're not as stretchy as the other pants, but they are more water resistant, which I'm very happy with. Pockets are nice. Little belt thing came with it is nice. It goes actually into the pants there. So, I don't know. They're nice. They're just pants. This here is probably the simplest thing in my pack. It's just a fleece jacket, which will go right underneath that thermal ball jacket when I'm going through like the whites and stuff like that. Really cold places. There's nothing really fancy to say about it. It's just a black fleece jacket. I'll go here with, these are my hiking shirts. They're the Hanes Cool Dry technology. They're nice wicking material. They work really, really well. I absolutely love them. For hiking in, I got the neon yellow worker, whatever color shirts. This is for sleeping in, for a camp shirt, for a town shirt, when I want to go into town and not be absolutely yellow and stanky. This here is a longer sleeve wicking shirt. It's not the Cool Dry technology from Hanes. It's just a wicking shirt. Don't plan to use it that much, but it is an extra layer in case I need it. Got 2 pairs of the Darn Toughs. Those are going to be my hiking socks. I'm going to do all my hiking in those, and then I have some wool socks just in case my toes are cold in the winter. I'll use those when I'm like around camp. But these are my hiking socks. They wick moisture. They're padded. They pretty much have everything you want. If you want to look into Darn Toughs, they're pretty much the best sock to hike in. I was originally going to use these to hike in, but they require a liner, which these do not, which was why I switched over. So, those are my socks. Underwear, I got the Adidas, whatever, Climacool, boxer briefs, simple. I'm going to be taking more pairs than most people take, 4 pairs rather than 2 to 3, just because I like to be clean in that region. Yeah. Gloves, they're outdoor research, I think. They're actually glove liners. They're really thick glove liners though, so when I go into the whites, they're actually going to keep my hands pretty darn warm, and they're cheaper than buying actual gloves that are like a shell or anything. Next, the Marmot Precip is what it's called. This is my rain jacket. Really, really light. It's got pit zips to vent my armpits. Really nice lining. A tip given to me by one of the EMS guys who comes into the ER that I work with. He said that if I am ever noticing that it's not resisting water like it used to, I just put it in the dryer and it should rejuvenate. Don't know how true that is, but something interesting to keep in mind. It works really well right now, so I have no complaints. I don't think it's going to get to that point where I'm going to need to rejuvenate it, but if I do, that's something to know. Anyway, yeah. Awesome rain jacket. Love the bright red color. Next, I have my hiking hat. It's outdoor research sun hat, something, I don't know. Big wide brim to keep the sun off my face. Little vents here to keep my head cool. Looks nice and stylish, folds up nicely, doesn't get damaged by folding it. So it's a really good hat. I don't know what else to say. It's a good hat. This is also a good hat. It's a, I don't even know, Condor or something. Yeah, Condor, if you can read that. It's just going to keep my head warm in the whites, and when it gets a little bit colder, yeah. Got some buffs here. Went with the skull face buff to put over my face when it gets too cool for school. Got 3 of them lined up there because they're actually pretty thin, but together they have power to keep my face nice and clear of anything. So I've made an absolute mess of all this by filming it, but that's everything that I'm taking. Don't think I need anything else than what is right here. I'm sure, I mean, there's different ways to hike. Every hike, a lot of this is not ultra lightweight, which some people prefer. Some people prefer to have lots of extra weight and go super slow, but not me. I'm just going to take this stuff and hope for the best. Only thing not pictured here is, of course, that MedKit. I'm taking a new MedKit rather than that one right there. So yeah, that is all of my stuff, and I am ready to go here in 1 week. May 26th, I'll be heading out to Maine. Take me a few days to get there, and then we'll start hiking on the 31st up the mountain. That's pretty much all for this video. Hope to see you in the next few. Until then, bye-bye.